Hello everyone, my name is Comet, and in this video I want to talk about the AD carry meta as well as my new champion pool for the patch 13.23. And overall, the bot lane meta this patch has shifted quite hard because on the 13.22 you used to see Kaisa almost every single game, you used to see a lot of Sayas as well, even some Samiras, but in this new patch, all of that is gone. This patch, it is all about lane dominance, and for this reason, you tend to see a lot of Dravens, you tend to see a lot of Caitlyn's, Ashe, Kalista, Miss Fortunes in the lower levels as well, even some Lucians, and literally everything that can dominate lane, people will try to find it. Even some combinations such as Jinx, Blitzcrank, which is very oppressive if you cannot match that power or range. People are starting to pick all of these stuff, and I will have to also name something that can counter to some extent this hyper aggression, which is Ezreal, because everyone wants to dominate lane. Ezra is perfect to go against these type of characters, not because he has the power to face them in a 1v1, but because they cannot get advantages on Ezreal as he is too safe. We have seen this in the past in the competitive scene, how they pick Ezreal every time they want to nullify a pick and just make the lane go even. And in the solo queue at the moment, not only he can nullify those lane bullies, but also he is able to scale really well into the later stages. So Ezreal, huge shout out to him, because he might not be those lane bullies, but he is kind of an answer to those lane bullies. Like, not only this, I have also seen a lot of Senna Tamkench, like I mentioned in my previous video. I think that Senna is a... Ay, man! This character is probably the most broken character in the bot lane at the moment. AD carry support doesn't matter. It has so much range and damage that there's nothing you can do about it. Like, it's too stupid. So if you want a free win at the moment and you have a partner to play with, Senna is perfect. Otherwise, the ones that are dominating at the moment is in the lower levels, Caitlyn, Ashe, as your everyday picks, as well as Miss Fortune. And in the higher levels, you do tend to have a bit more variety, with Draven especially, and Kalista. And for me, what champions have I found that works for me in this meta? Well, I tried Caitlyn. The problem with Caitlyn is that I feel like if you fall behind, or if your teammate cannot really match your aggression, you're kind of fucked. um, and I feel like the same for almost every character. I feel like if your support is not on the same page as you can struggle quite a lot. I have found a character that... oh, I forgot to mention Jin. Jin is probably one of the most popular at the moment. He's in 4 out of 10 matches, or 5 out of 10 matches. Really, he's insane, insanely popular. Might not be the strongest, but he is very popular. Um, so anything that is lane dominant has been really conquering the bot lane in this patch. And for me, I have found that for my aggressive peak, Draven works perfectly, mostly because with Draven, I can actually ignore my useless support and take action by myself. Because usually you will have supports that are playing an aggressive character or a poke character as if it was Janna. Like 10 meters behind you, just potentially doing one spell every minute. One spell per minute, 10 meters behind you, and you are left by yourself to lane by yourself. And I feel like Draven is perfect to balance that out, because with Draven, you will have the tools to actually do a lot of stuff. But obviously, Draven is not a character that you can just blind pick every single match. And as my blind pick, I do go with Ezreal, because Ezreal does not lose any matchup in the current meta. He's very powerful, and because you cannot pick Kai'Sa, because split pushers and long range characters are so popular, you can Ezreal just works in every scenario. So for me, this is the character that I have personally picked as my blind pick. And when I have a good matchup, I will play Draven. Draven just works wonders. But in general, if you're in the lower levels, Miss Fortune, Caitlyn, and Ashe are the things that you will be seeing a lot. And now that I'm getting into Emerald, some Diamond players here and there, and from what I've seen myself on Challenger streams and on Challenger OPGGs, I have seen that they are playing a lot of Jhin, Kalista, Draven, and even some Lucians here and there. Anything that can win lane, really. And that's really what it's all about. So for my champion pool for this patch and onwards, it's gonna be all about Ezreal and Draven exclusively, unless unless there's some changes, However, I will say that there is a character that I really want to learn, which is Kalista. I just feel like Kalista, if you have a bad support, oof, you're gonna struggle. So this is a character I really want to learn, but I just can't. Not considering that supports are so strong at the moment. So I would rather just stick with Draven and Ezra. So that's gonna be my main champion pool. And what happens when Draven is banned, which could happen, and Ezra is picked? I think I am gonna default to Ashe. Ashe is a safe character. Is very strong in lane. Scales really well. She is perfect, really, as a safe as a safety net, and that's she's gonna be my personal safety net. But this doesn't mean that other characters don't work. I feel like the AD carry is in a very good spot because almost everything works as long as you ban Senna, because Senna nullifies everything that is short range. Senna will stomp that. Vayne, Saya, Zeri, Sivir a bit less. Lucian, man, I played Lucian early against Senna, and I just wanted to do certain things, man. This character is like playing Lucian into Senna is not possible. It will have like 10 times your range and a lot more damage than you in the later stages. So I don't know. They need to nerf her HP or something. I don't know. And I think HP, because at least you will be able to go all in, but you cannot all in on her because she's gonna stun you and kite the shit out of you. She is insane. And you may ask, why do I not play Senna? Aha. And I have the answer for this. It's because I do think that AD carries are very strong. And Senna is stronger as a support. So because Senna is now getting played more and more as a support, I can just go with an AD carry myself and leave Senna for my support. So that is gonna be my strategy more often than not, because that is, imagine a Senna Draven, that is a guaranteed winning lane. Or a Senna Ezreal, the range that you can have is insane. And the safety that you can have is insane. So I rather my support pick it. And in fact, Senna is a character that I will be playing myself in my support champion pool. But I'm gonna talk about that on another video. For now, I just wanted to share with you that I'm gonna be playing Draven, Ezra, and Ashe for my road to Diamond, unless I see that there's some adjustments that need to be made. So for now, though, thank you guys so much for watching. My name is Comet, and I am signing out. Peace.